dear audience, last but not least from the dentistry group, let me introduce my PhD topic, which is the prosthodontic application of intraoral scanning systems, devices that are used for impression taking in digital dentistry. My name is Viktória Vitai, and as a prosthodontist, my mission is high-end digital prosthodontics available for all patients with the help of intraoral scanning systems. I have 3 ongoing studies. 2 of them are about accuracy of intraoral scanners, and one is about shade selection of intraoral scanners. In the first topic, which is the accuracy of intraoral scanners in complete arch, it's a systematic review and network meta-analysis. Some of the dental restorations can only be manufactured with CAD/CAM technology, which is computer-aided design, computer-aided manufacturing technology. And to use this kind of digital technology, we always need to have a 3-dimensional file, which is an STL file usually. And to gain this file, we need intraoral scanners or other scanners to make it. There are different intraoral scanners on the market, and dentists are confused which type we can use for the right prosthetic appliances. They are said to be accurate enough in single-tooth restorations, but it is questionable to use them in complete arch. That's why our question was that what is the accuracy with the different intraoral scanning systems when we are scanning full arch? And our hypothesis was that none of the scans made with these devices are significantly different from the reference STL files. In the population part, we have full arches in 4 subgroups, and I am going to talk about this later. And as index test, we have an amazing number of 25 intraoral scanners involved in this study. For reference STL files, we have industrial and laboratory scanners. And in the outcome part, we measure the accuracy, which is precision and trueness of intraoral scanners. In the systematic search, I had 5 databases search, and finally I got 120 articles involved. As I said, there were 4 subgroups for the models according to the different clinical scenarios, and it was edentulous, implanted fully edentulous, dentated, and also implanted partially edentulous models. In the results part, you can see that there are many ways to express accuracy, and one of them is absolute mean deviation. Here we can see a trueness plot of the different devices, and also the root mean square calculation, which is a little bit different expression of trueness, and with the help of these 2 outcomes, we can express the difference between the intraoral scanners, as you can see in the plot. Also, we highlighted a threshold in the plot, so this can show us the clinically significant areas of scanners. Also, we had different leak heat plots to show the ranking of these intraoral scanners, so we can make difference and make a ranking system with these plots. Also, I used the cumulative ranking, which included the trueness and also the precision part, so we can give more information about the clinical scenarios, for example, in dentated arch and the edentulous part here. Also, we offer dentists to get information about the different scanners in micrometers, so in this table we can figure it out. As for indication for use, we made 4 different groups for the different indication to help dentists for the right scanners. As for conclusion, we can say that we found differences between the scanners, and these differences are significant, and also we found a significant difference between the reference and the intraoral scanners as well. That's why it is important to highlight that in practice we have to choose the right device for what we want to do, and also it is important in the research part to have a protocol to express intraoral scanners accuracy in the same way, so we can compare them in a better way. And I am very glad because I found a guideline which was published this year, so I wasn't the only one who wanted this kind of standardized protocol. As for strengths, I can say that the evidence of practical applicability is higher in the network way, so the indirect and the direct comparison. And as for limitations, we don't have enough data about all scanners available in the market, and usually in the articles they used models and not patients. With the first topic, I had a major revision in the D1 Journal of Dentistry. Second topic is about the tooth shade determination of intraoral scanners, and we are comparing them to spectrophotometers here. As for background, I have to say that it is a very challenging part for dentists to get a good shade from shade determination, because 65% when we have to remake restoration is because of the bad shade. That's why new digital methods were introduced in shade selection, and one of them was intraoral scanners, and of course spectrophotometers are also option for objective methods. Our question is that what is the accuracy of shade selection with intraoral scanners, and our hypothesis is that there is no significant difference between shade selection with the intraoral scanners and with the gold standard spectrophotometers. In our population, we have shade selection in the aesthetic zone, and as for index test, we have intraoral scanners for reference, usually spectrophotometers, and in outcome, we have accuracy and repeatability mainly. And if they can be objective and accurate methods, they can be also time effective for the shade selection part. In the systematic search, we searched in 5 databases, and finally I got 14 eligible articles. From these 14 articles, I have made a qualitative synthesis with 9 articles. And these articles are all in vivo articles. They usually have with a classical and 3D master shade guides coding. Also, they involved 5 different intraoral scanners and 4 different spectrophotometers. And what I sent for the statistical analysis was 9 subgroups, which involved 3 outcomes. First group was about repeatability, which is a match in percentage, an accuracy also match in percentage, and accuracy delta E mean, and standard deviation. So I am now waiting for the results from the statistician. I had a third topic in this autumn, and this is about also the accuracy of intraoral scanners, but now it is the effect of scan images, scan image number on intraoral scanners accuracy. And as I mentioned before, we have many intraoral scanners available, but I have to highlight that many factors can influence their accuracy. And for example, 3-shape scanner, which is available for us in our clinic, it has a limit in the number of images. And what we have found is that unexperienced operators need more time to make these digital impressions, and with more time, we will have higher number of images, and we don't have proof that the number of images affect accuracy or not. That's why we have a clinical question here, which is, does the number of the scan images impact the accuracy of intraoral scanners? And in our population, we are going to have a PMMA model. In the index test, we have the best, not the best, but the newest intraoral scanners available from 3-shape, which is a 3-shape Trios 5 intraoral scanner. And we want to make 4 or 3 groups with the different scan numbers. And as for reference, we will have industrial scanners, and for outcome, we are going to have trueness and precision, as mentioned before. So here you can see the software where we can find the number of image. We wanted to make this cutout rescan methodology as well, but we decided to leave this part later, so I am not going to work with this now, but just for the first part. Yes, and now we will have a discussion with professionals in the progress part, and I want to finish the last two studies next year, hopefully. Thank you for your attention, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you for the presentation. I would like to ask, how can you say that you reach the exact 2 times, 3 times, 4 times of scan images?
Yes, we had a discussion about this yesterday because we cannot limit our images because it is usually connected to time. And what we can do is that we use the manufacturer's instructions for scanning, and we decided to do like one scanning methodology, and then if we want to double the size of the image number, we will do it again. So it will connect it to the manufacturer's scanning methodology. Thank you.